Noah Katz, CEO of Artesian Builds, who I have to confess I had never heard of before. The first thing that I said when I heard all of this was, I'm sorry, who? And it's like, it's not a knock. There's literally 1,000 boutique PC builders out there. I mean, hell, I think both you and I probably qualified as boutique PC builders
at one point in time,
at some point in our lives.
Yep.
Like I would try to find people who needed builds done, and I would go to attic.ca and ncix.com, and I would use my Premier Partner membership to get slightly better pricing and pass my savings on to my pocket while you pay the full price. You know, like
of course, that's how contractors work.
It's actually how it works.
Yeah.
So I just can't I can't keep track of every possible boutique builder out there. So it's not a knock against them.
And I think if I could make an assumption, I believe they mostly sponsored streamers, and neither of us really watch streams.
Right.
So that's probably part of it as well.
That's probably part of it. What is a knock against them is what happened next.
Oh, yeah.
They seem to have some kind of program where they do giveaways of like gaming PCs. They stream building them. Apparently, they're a pretty significant PC builder streamer. The only one that I really know is Robitech.
Yeah.
And that's only
Robitech's
because
awesome.
we collabed with Robitech. Seems like a super swell dude.
Yeah.
But apparently they're one of the bigger PC build streamers. And on their stream, they drew an eligible streamer, Kia Pia?
I don't know.
Kia Pia? Well, whatever. This is...
That sounded cool.
This is the channel. Okay. Oh, intended for mature audiences. Well, I certainly won't be looking at that. I'm not a very mature boy. Drew an eligible streamer for a giveaway, then refused to give it to her because she was not popular enough.
Which was not part of the criteria.
She hit every other criteria except, this was the quote, 2,000 followers is under my threshold.
Which was not defined.
And then all followers combined, still under 5K across multiple socials. I was trying to be generous. What? Trying to be generous. Here's the reason. This person has 3 months of ambassadorship and not a single click. This is an ambassador giveaway, said Noah Katz, CEO of Artesian Builds.
Which they are, to be clear. They were an ambassador. Well, not anymore. They were an ambassador.
Yeah, so my understanding is the requirement is that you have to have a link to them in your bio or
There's like a little banner thing.
Yeah, okay. And then what were the other requirements? You have to...
Honestly, I hated the video. It was so cringy to watch that I don't fully remember because I haven't rewatched it since like the beginning of the scandal. But I think it was just you just had to be an ambassador. To be an ambassador, I know you had to have the thing in the description, the banner.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I'm not really certain. I don't think it was very much.
Huh. Okay. Sure. So basically...
And the deal was that if someone clicks through and buys the computer, you get a kickback.
I see. Okay. And basically, because there was no click-through and no sales, they kind of changed the rules on the fly after having drawn someone live, and then...
Who did have the banner and had the banner as well. Like, they didn't just add it quickly for the stream. It was already there. It had already been there.
So here's the thing.
And then they roasted them. It's not like they just said no, which was already bad. Because honestly, if you wanted to do a giveaway and you're like, okay, to be eligible for the giveaway, you have to have this many click-throughs or this many subscribers or whatever, that's its own thing. But if there's none of those terms laid out, and then the person doesn't meet your magical in your head requirements, and then you just roast them for it live, and then like do this like success fist bump, like, yes, we were able to not give it to this small struggling streamer. He obviously didn't say that, but like he was very stoked with himself that he was able to deny this person the computer.
So here's the thing.
Scummy.
If you're going to have an ambassadorship program, if you want to get the benefit of a whole whack load of small streamers going out there and putting your banner under their streams, which cumulatively I have to assume is non-negligible, then you're going to have to eat it once in a while and give a prize to someone that might not have an amazing ROI for your business from like a dollars and cents standpoint. And at the end of the day, you know, the attitude is a problem. The attitude's obviously a problem. But to me, it's just a matter of integrity. I'm not going to name any names for what I think are pretty obvious reasons, but one year at our Christmas party, we had a very substantial perk. I will call it. It was it was a large, valuable, interesting thing that happened. And we had someone who attended who we knew was probably not going to make it. And it was one of those things where we had made the decision, but we were in a position where it wasn't about stringing someone along. It was about that it was Christmas. And I just don't have it in me to give someone the boot, 2-3 weeks before Christmas. That in my mind is a monstrous thing to do. I mean, obviously, there's never a good time to dismiss someone. I hate firing people. It's caused problems for me in the past, how much I hate firing people. But it's we decided to do this thing, and there was a big debate among senior managers that kind of went, okay, so do we do we give them this thing? And the answer was yes, because the deal is, if you're in the LMG family, you are in the LMG family until such time as you are not in the LMG family. And then a really funny thing happened was, Luke knows this, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you describe the giveaways at the LMG Christmas party?
Oh, just, I don't want to be cliche, but like break the 10, like go. I've never witnessed anything on that scale. And I went to early PAX when it was nuts. And when we would literally, there would be 3 of us and we'd fill my dad's work van with giveaways every year at PAX. Back then, that wasn't even close to the Christmas party scale. So like, yeah.
We did stuff this year that wouldn't fit in your van.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
I actually had, yeah. The logistics team was like going around delivering things to people's houses.
Had to rent a U-Haul. Anyway,
yeah.
The point is, that particular individual also walked away with like 6 or 7 grand worth of Christmas party giveaways. And the reason I'm telling this story is not because I think I'm some kind of amazing guy for treating people with the basic, or of having the basic attitude of, if I say I'm going to do something, then I need to do it. It's that I consider that to be basic, and everyone needs to just do that. That's all I have. That's all I kind of have to say about that. So that whole thing took place a few years ago. It's all water completely under the bridge. That's why I feel like I can kind of talk about it. I'm not going to name any names. Nobody. I guarantee you,
people aren't going to be able to guess.
Nobody will be able to guess it. It's just one of those situations where it doesn't matter if you kind of would have rather that prize went to someone who's going to like maybe still work there in a month. If you said the way it works is if you participate in the games and if you pick the right thing to put your name in and you get drawn, then darn it, you do it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all there is to it.
Yeah. And I agree with all of that. And then it gets so much worse.
Oh, no.
Because he roasted the person. And then it goes on. The community backlash was really, really intense. OTK parted ways shortly after.
Sorry, who is OTK?
One True King. They're like a Twitch group.
Is it like a Christian group or something? Or
No.
OTK network. Okay.
I think it stands for One True King.
Okay, cool.
Sure. It's a Twitch streamer group of people.
Cool.
Shortly after, Mizkiff, who I believe is in OTK, said that apparently the PC that they gave him was absolute garbage bleep.
Poop. Poo-poo.
Yeah, poop with an S.
Caca. All right.
Nick Merckx, a streamer partnered with Artesian, spoke out and said that he is reevaluating the relationship. Intel Gaming is looking into it. Pestily, which is a Tarkov streamer and video creator, cut ties with them. Community outreach in a positive sense has also been really strong. Jay's 2 cents is building, or this says built, so I guess he's already done. Built her a PC. She's already up to almost 20,000 followers now. So like, bit of a bump. I also think that's just on Twitch. Like he mentioned less than 5K for all socials or whatever. I think she's above 20 just on Twitch. And this was probably written a bit ago. She might even be higher than now.
I think it's like 25,000 now. I had opened it up before. 23,500.
23,000.
Hilarious.
So that's pretty epic. Also, Artesian's apology video can probably go in the like Smithsonian equivalent of terrible apology videos. There's such amazing highlights, like when he says that future PC giveaways will be able to go to any type of creator, regardless of their size. He does like a big defeated sigh right before he says that part, which is just amazing. Like super high quality. He has amazing quotes that I'm not gonna be able to do because I didn't like just watch the video.
Yeah.
But he mentions at some point like we're gonna focus on getting like even better, and I'm like, dude, you need to focus on the better part, not even better. Like you're not in a good situation right now. It's rough. Christopher Yee found out that Artesian is throttling GPUs to combat thermal issues. Apparently one creator asked him to take a look at her PC, and he found that EVJ's overclocking program had been installed with a 10% throttle applied.
What?
Which is just
It's
epic.
A, it's kind of skeezy, and B, completely unnecessary.
It's a huge throttle.
An NVIDIA GPU will throttle itself.
Do it on its own.
What are you doing?
It's been doing it on its own for like a while now. This is not even new. Just epic. Just bullet after bullet after bullet. And then finally, apparently we dodged a bullet because, as you mentioned,
We did?
neither
What
of
did
us
I do?
have heard of these guys before. But apparently they wanted to work with us super bad. There's clips on Twitch of him like begging his community to reach out to get us to work with them, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And we just never did it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean,
Apparently, Noah said on stream that Artesian is the PC company Linus would have started if LTT was a PC company.
oh, okay.
Nope.
I can't say that I would have throttled a GPU.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. I mean, crap. I'm doing the thing I said not to do.
What?
Right in the title, it says not to hate on your community.
Oh, because he's technically part of the community.
Artesian is part of my community. Okay.
Rip. Asterisk with some exceptions.
How do I get out of this, Luke?
I don't know, dude. Whatever.
I know
Everything's a guideline, not a rule.
I was on a streak.
Not for very long.
I had 1 week going with no hot takes. No controversy.
Yeah.
Why are you bringing controversy back
It's got to happen.
to Linus Tech Tips?
Gotta have
this. Oh.
There's a comment here. It doesn't say.
Oh, Jay's 2 cents built her a PC?
Yeah, I mentioned that. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That's sick.
That was fast too. He turned that around quick.
That's crazy. Like he's already got a video about it.
Something that I really like is
Is she like local? Does he like hand it to her or what?
I haven't watched the video.
That's a
It looks
sick
like he's driving
machine.
around, so I'm sure it is.
Why is his thermal readout sideways? Come on, Jay. No, I'm kidding. He can fix that in software. He can fix it with the EVGA utility. All you got to do is turn the GPU clock speed down 10%, and it'll turn right around.
Brutal. Something that I've always really liked about being in the like PC hardware community is that
Yeah.
the creators in it always seem to have each other's back.
Well, heck yeah. Who else is going to have our backs?
But like you see a huge range of different other communities on the internet. It's not really that way, right? Whether there's manufactured conflicts because they're just trying to like create fake battles because those get views, or there's actual conflicts.
Beef.
Yeah.
Gotta have that beef.
Beef, whether it's real or fake, seems to be in a lot of other communities.
That's
But
true.
the computer hardware community always is actually fairly tight knit. A lot of people in the PC hardware community are just straight up friends with each other, and everyone has their back pretty hard. So I saw on Twitter that Jay said like I'll build you a computer or whatever. I thought that was super cool, and just everyone rushing to Kia's defense was awesome. It was good to see. It's good to see.
I love it. Way to go, PC community.
Yeah.